Oh, g'day, you gidunts. How you doing? The end is coming. We need to prepare. Of course we need to prepare. We must prepare. Must prepare. I tell you, I've just finished some exercises like 45 minutes ago. I am sore. So sore. My goodness. I just need to set up game data. This, get this posted real quick. Post that, tweak those. And I think we are good. Yes, we are. We're good. We're good. Ah. Body hurts. What are we doing now? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those. Here you go. What was it we were gonna do today? I should probably tweak this. No, don't want to flip it. They'll break it. Yeah. Alright. We got friends coming in too early. That's excellent. Got change again. Alright. Oh! Hello. Hello. How are we? Welcome in, Johnny. Hello, Mama. That felt weird to say. Welcome in, y'all. You've caught me just as we started. What up, Mecha fanboy? I gotta say, you're in the right spot. You're in the right spot for a Mecha fanboy. Can't get more mech than this. How was your stream, Johnny? Tell everyone about it. I'm a little bit sore and tired tonight because I started a new exercise regime like 5 days ago. Today was the 5th day of it, and my body is sore. So, I'm so tired. But, in exciting news, I have a release date of July 24th. We've finished all of our textures, done all of our models, all of our logic and code is done. We just need to set up the last game data and test and bug fix. Well, the body, you built it yourself. So, through Humble Bundle, I got a... There might be JRO. Yeah. Through Humble Bundle, I got a bunch of these kits here, which are perfect for the next game that I'm making. And I figured I would use them. Like these hard surface ones. I figured I'd use some of them to kind of construct this mech to test out and whatnot. So, yeah. it's a kit bash. It's stuff from these packs just like clumped together. I'll see if I can find the actual ones. I think there's this one and hull and armor. That's right. So you can see that part there. That one right there is the torso. You can see we've got like all these different hulls and armors and stuff. That's the one I'm using right there, number 114. And then we've got the connectors. So if we have a look here, the arms. I think those are the legs, I think. There's the arms. That one there on the left, 177. That's this. So, yeah, it was fun. And I got Slime VR so that I can do the motion tracking. Yeah. Yeah. And what you see here is made in Godot. Like, my overlay and everything. It's all done in Godot. Yeah. Lots of thingies in that pack. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. That reminds me. I haven't checked Humble Bundle for a while. I'm going to do that now. Yeah. My plan is to create a bunch of different bodies that chat can substitute out and whatnot. So this here is my test mech, so that I can get things properly working. And then we can start... then we can start setting up like a Master Roshi body that has shape keys in it. And it's like, the more chat interactions there are, the more like powered up the Master Roshi body gets. So yeah. Is there any way to stream video from a capture card into textures in Godot? That is a good question. Let's have a look. Let's jump into here. Actually, just going to change this to a Sprite 3D. So what I use for this to like, so you can see me here, is a camera texture. I use that. And that's just reading the camera like that's just getting the camera feed and displaying it on a Sprite 3D. You might be able to do like an animated texture. Oh no, that would require an animated image. I guess you could use a viewport. So you could probably set up like a sub viewport, which has a video stream player. And then you could probably hook this stream for the video stream up to the capture card input and have this read that viewport. You might be able to do that. Alternatively, nah, that would take too long. I was saying you could just like keep updating the texture and like have 24 frames per second written to the same image and just constantly reload that image in the game. Yeah. It should be possible. Should be possible. I'm going to be doing very relaxed stream tonight because all I need to do is set up game data and do these different poses and stuff. That's all I've got to do before July 24th. So, yeah. Gonna be playtesting, bug fixes, optimization. Oh, Christ. Optimizations. Everything. Everything. And now I have hiccups for some reason. But yeah. Exciting times. Very exciting times. We should also discuss my next game and start planning that. That'll be important. Making sure that's all set up. I don't think there's any furniture left for us to add in. Because, yeah, we've got those set up. So I think that's all fine. There's going to be a lot of stuff under merch. Maybe some stuff under Bobbles. I think I can put... do I want to put the plushies under Bobbles? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Maybe. We'll see. This is the main stuff we're setting up, though. So... all the way down here. Bobble bricks. Oh yeah, I should. Probably re-import some stuff, eh? Re-import! Of course it's not working. Products. There we are. Gotta save out some meshes. Collectible card, comic. All that's fine. Repair kit. That's already saving. That's fine. DVD case is saving. Gift card is saving. Bobble containment's saving. Bobble bricks. It's a very green box. You're saving. So I see. You're the one that I haven't got saved. I knew there was one in here that I hadn't got saved. Oh, and the costume pack. Right. Products hot sauce. Products. Costume pack. Excellent. What you got on for the rest of the day, Johnny? It's going to be relaxing. Also, people might think this is a weird thing for me to say, but I think my next game, I'm gonna be testing out things like Open 3DE and Ogre and stuff like that for the game engine to use for the next game. I am contemplating also testing Unreal Engine on Linux. Now I know I'm not the biggest Unreal fan. I'm not the biggest Unreal fan. But I've heard there's been improvements for the Linux side of things, like being able to select what stuff gets installed and stuff, so you don't end up with an 80 gigabyte install of an engine. We'll see. Packing for big move. Ooh. Spending time with family before things get hectic. Ooh. Sounds like big changes ahead. Is this a good big move? Or a bad big move? So are we talking like new job in another country, so you're moving to this other country for this exciting new job? Or are you being deported and you have to move because of that? Good move. We bought a house. Oh my god, in this economy? You bought a house in this economy? You're clearly not a streamer. You are clearly employed. Unfortunately, there's issues in 5.7 and 5.8 with Linux. They're trying to fix them. Yeah, sure they are. Alright, so probably not Unreal Engine then. When I tried it around UE 4.2, it took ages to compile anything, crashed a lot, and required some tinkering with the system to make it work at all. That's fair. That's fair. I do have a day job. Yep. Stable income sounds nice. Sounds very, very nice. I often wonder about those days. Like, maybe a stable income would be nice. But here I am, 2 years into streaming, and I really, really don't want to get a regular job again. Going from a job to streaming, realizing how bad jobs are, and then facing the possibility of in a couple years needing to get another job again. And being like, please no. Unstable income keeps you hungry and needing to dev, I guess. Not sure it's sustainable, but yay, exactly. Exactly. What's life without a bit of excitement? You know, that's how I view it. That's how I view it. Now let's think. Let's think. What was I setting up? That's right, we got those things imported. So we have the post of that. That says post to casual. So I probably need to fix that. Dude, my dream is to get enough put away so I can just indie dev and stream full time without worrying about food and shelter. Getting a job would probably be a better prospect if the floor went back to living wages at least. I mean, I can always get a job in IT. Like, I know people are like, oh, with everything going on at the moment in IT, like all the layoffs and stuff, probably not. I'm like, nah, I could. Like, most of the layoffs aren't happening in the areas that my IT was done in, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine. What was that again? Poster, hero, villain, black, white. Okay, so this one, I need to assign you that. I'll show you some of the artwork we've done. And they probably want you anyway. Experienced IT? Why not? At worst, we fire for the cheaper younger model in a few years. Again, nah, they wouldn't. See, companies like... See, this is going to sound contradictory, but when I get a job somewhere, I always work to put myself out of a job. My aim is to make my life at that job easier by automating things and making it easier for me to program stuff and whatnot, and making everyone else's job in IT easier. And that may sound contradictory, but you see, the managers see that and they go, we should keep them around. is making things easier to get done. We should keep them. So instead of automating myself out of a job, I'm solidifying my role. Just give management what they want to hear. Might be a bit more expensive. He saves us work. Keep him. Exactly. That's what they want to hear. And then when they see it in action, they're like, yeah, we're not getting rid of them. Yeah. That's how I turned a 6-month web dev contract into a 3-year web dev contract. Being the IT person who helps raise the skills knowledge of others makes a big difference. Yep. Everyone's always... Like, there is a big thing about, like, you know, being the knowledge silo will help keep you in the role, you know? Because you're a knowledge silo. They can't get rid of you. Until the business realizes... Oh, hang on, they're not the only person in the world that understands this technology. Like, we can just get someone else in, have them understand the technology over, like, a month or two, and then fire this person that's knowledge silo and costing us money. Welcome in, Lewis. How we doing? VD, hey? What's the VD stand for? Welcome in, you gadunts. What were you doing tonight? I'm setting up game data and just kind of relaxing. Good old initials. Okay. Not venereal disease. Okay, cool. That's exactly where my mind went. I was like, huh, that's an interesting thing to put in your username. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you. I've heard that one before. I thought you might have. I'm just setting up data tonight, so there's going to be a lot of chatting and a lot of just going through the motions, sort of thing. I probably should have wrong thing. I'm putting the wrong thing in there. This is the one that I want to put in there. Delivery. That one. Alright, because this one actually has a required level. Required level was 45. Required level was 40. 29. 25. And yours was 26, right? Yes. Okay. So yours will go there. Lovely. What's we making? We're making Bobble Shop Simulator. This thing here. 24th of July is when we're doing the release. So, yeah. I'm just working on getting some things finished off. We've got all of the code implemented. So all of the code is built. All of the models done. All of the texturing is done. So now it's just setting up game data. Doing some, like, idle poses for the bobbleheads. So that instead of them all being placed with the exact same pose, they all have, like, their own unique pose sort of thing. And then I've got to do some voice work. I've got to do a recording for a radio ad. So that way when the player buys the radio ad, when the delivery van comes around and drops stuff off, you hear that ad coming from the delivery van. Yep. And the ads increase customer traffic and spending in the store, so there is a reason to purchase them. And then optimizations, and then set up the cloud saving stuff for Steam. And then after the initial release, I'll deal with achievements. So yeah, that's really all I have to do before July 24th. Those things there. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very close to having this finished. We do this as the casual poster. Set up the product image. Large product image. How big is that? 700 by 1000? Yeah, that's fine. I do think I need a more compressed version. Like a collapsed version. We shall see. What up, Loki? How you doing? G'day, you get on. Also, what's the level for that? Level 10, perfect. Post to casual. Post to casual black white. Level 20, perfect. So we've got some different bunch of different products that you can get in game. So the posters, we've got like these posters here, which is just like advertisement posters in the game that you put around your store and like brings customers into the store. And then we have the DVDs. Where are we? We have the DVDs, which is like, yeah, there's some. Where are we? Yeah, there's some different black and white movies, noir movies, inspired by Spider Noir, which I watched and was like, man, I want to make a noir style game now. And then these I took and went, you know what? Let's also... Where are we? Props, textures. Let's also just take those and have them as posters as well. Yeah. So just have the poster. And then you put the poster around the store. So it's like a poster for the movie, which is merchandise for the Agreeable bobbleheads that the game is based around. It's like a whole universe in a universe sort of thing. It's insane. It's cray-cray. I need to write out a few different stories, actually. I want to write out some stories to do with the Agreeables and the Disagreeables and their fights with each other. And then find someone to do the artwork for them. And then sell them as actual comics. And then maybe start up a YouTube series as well with someone doing the animating for them and I write stories. And we do voice work and stuff. And literally turn it into an entire Agreeables universe. Could be fun. Could be fun. And you're 22, sweet. You were level 20, which means I need to move you up there. You're gonna be professional. Required level is 14. I'm gonna go there. Pretty sure this one was 25, right? Yeah, sweet. Spent the morning putting together a base state machine system. Probably spent too much time on it, but done now with documentation, error checking as well as tool scripts to validate export entries and such to produce the warning sign, like in collision shapes without a shape. Nice. Nicely done. I posted to GitHub as a public repo. Careful. Careful. The last thing you want to do is post it to GitHub and then get infected because GitHub has some sort of vulnerability in it that causes your system to get compromised somehow. I wouldn't put it past GitHub to have that kind of vulnerability in it. If I had my website finished, I'd post it there. That's fair. Okay. Website's still a template. Fair enough. Called Happy Pebble, I see. New brand, site title, Cyberglow. This is... It's a Hugo site? I don't know what you're trying to tell me there, Mike, but I did not see Hugo mentioned anywhere on that site. And the website certainly does not look like a boss. The theme is one my brother and I have put together. Nice. Alright, so we've got the posters set up. Hugo is a static site generator. What else do we need? So Hugo's static site generator. Oh. Do I have the plushies set up? I think I do have the plushies set up. Yeah, fun. Yeah, cool. I've got the plushies set up. The item data will take care of that. Auto trapper. All right. Let me check the script for products. Okay. So that'll be interesting. This one here we need to duplicate up. Recall there being a way using Page's service on Cloudflare to basically host static site at no cost. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I need to re-import bubble blocks. There we go. Azure static pages at no cost. Okay. You know what I need to do? Oh, set surface material. Okay. We're going to here. There is no ready. So if we have a look under here, we've got... That's a mesh, not a material. There's that material. Comic 1 material. Create a Bobbles material. I need to tweak some of this. Isn't ready called automatically by Godot. So it is called automatically by Godot, but you need to put your logic in there. Like, so this gets called automatically, but like this code doesn't get called automatically unless I put it inside the ready. So yeah. How can we set this up? How can we set this up? Jitspo! G'day, you dunce. How yous doing? Welcome in. How was, how many bullets per minute did you get? I'm interested to know. Was it 7? And that's a pretty large number of bullets per minute. I had quite a few. Then I started using a grenade launcher. Ah, nice. Nice. Getting dinner? No worries, Mike. I don't think those count as bullets. I think however many pieces it explodes into, I think those count as bullets. Yep. From one mustache man to another. Yep. You can't escape the mustache ride. I'm sorry. It's a raid. It's a raid train, so one mustache raids another mustache, which raids another mustache. So it's a train ride to different mustaches. So, yeah. Variable bullet rate based on the shrapnel. Exactly. Exactly, Jitspo. I'm trying to figure out how to set up the data here for our game so that we can have different products and stuff use the exact same code without needing to redo a bunch of stuff. So I think what I need to do, if we have a look, we've got... Where's Mug? Nowhere. How does the... I swear there was something in here for Mug, wasn't there? Products Mug? That's not Bobble Box back. What are you talking about? I'm so confused as to where I put things. It's been like 2 weeks since I've looked at all this stuff. You want to copy paste your code for every product? God, no. God, no. Speaking of mugs, I need to go make some tea and food to go with it. Go for it. You enjoy your tea and food. I'm going to continue looking through here, hoping that I see something. I don't think I'm going to. Got Mug there. That's the material there. Do I have a specific... I do have a specific Mug thing, and that does this. It gets those two. I think I want to move those into there. If I move those into there, then for this script here, I no longer need it to be Mug. I can actually just change that to product. And then under product, it accesses meshes. That's what we want to do. Should probably go run off. Have a good one with your launch. I will have good luck, I hope. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. You fantastic gudunt. Scroll until you find the mugshot. Funnily enough, the only mugshots I have are of a police officer and a firefighter. I really hope people don't read into the random stuff I've done in this game. Because I'm just now thinking about all the stuff that I've implemented. A lot of stuff could come across bad. So I'm realizing now the thief bobblehead looks like the thief bobblehead is they're not white. I was just using a random color. Like I didn't plan it. It just happened. So if people start to read into things, they might get annoyed at me. That's not white. Oh, that's too good, Jitspo. That is too good. Oh, yawn. Too much yawning. So I think the other thing that I can do is actually go mesh equals item data meshes get 0. And then I might even do that here as well. Rather than loading it via that thing, I just go item data materials get 0. No. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right. Watch this. Watch this. Under the item data, for the Officer Oscar mug, we don't have a mesh. If I open this up and I go mug, where the hell? Oh, I see what you are. I see what you are. You're from the blend file. Okay. Okay, let's change that here. We're going to create a new Rigid Body 3D. That one. Done. Add the mesh instance. Then we delete mug from in here. Get rid of both those. And then this one we save out as mug. And under here, actually that's product listing. Why is that a product listing? Wrong product. That one. Mesh, you can just be that for now. State machine, you can be that for now. Idle. Held offsets we'll deal with later. We'll get that through our testing. But what we want is to go into here. So this will take that scene. You will go mug, but I'm going to make you unique, save you as I'm going to have res as my resource file for meshes. And where are they? And TRES. For meshes. RES for materials, TRES for meshes. Where the hell did they go? Because I dragged them into there, or did I drag them into here by accident? I didn't pop them in here. Assets, bobbles, textures. It is in textures. Whoops. Those two. I'm going to move these. Just going to move them into there for now. Ads? No! Alright. I'm gonna take a break and do some chess. Let's see how bad we how badly we lose this game. What up, Parker? Where'd what go? My sanity. Where did my sanity go? Why is all the sanity gone? Obvious is obvious. Your sanity? I think I saw it migrating north. Lies. My sanity doesn't know how to migrate. Are you suggesting coconuts are migratory? Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. That's alright. Yeah, you can take that. Then let's move you back there, that's fine. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was not watching that bishop. Well, I'm screwed. That's game. You can go there, and then I have to take there, and then, oh. Lucky me. Lucky ducky quack quack. Yes. What are they trying to do? They probably should have gone across to there instead of there, because then they could have taken... No, actually no, because then I would have just taken it with my rook. Never mind. I'm just going to check you. Then check you. Then take here. um. Okay, now it's checkmate. Because if I go here, they go there. If I go here, they go there. Yep. There we go. They got there in the end. They got there in the end. Alright, where was that mug? Mug Officer Oscar. This is the one that I made unique. And if I quick load Mug Officer Oscar and we save this, as but hang on. Can't do that just yet. Because under here, I need to rename this to be a Trez. I have to rename you to be a Res as well. So that I can save this as a Mug Officer Oscar Trez. And then we go Mug Walter Flow. We go Mug. Make unique. Then we go quick load. Why does it... Why is that? Let's delete that. Duplicate you. Mug Walter Flow. You can go Mug Walter Flow. Mug Officer Oscar. Mug Walter Flow. Save. God damn it. There we go. This one here is going to be mug.tscn. We still have to have a unique scene set up for the different types of products, just because they're going to have a collision shape that matches that product. What up, Temptic? How we doing? But other than that, like this here will have that mesh with that material applied to it. And then this one will have the same mesh but a different material applied to it. Meh, you. Sore. Very, very sore. I did my 3rd round of exercises today. Did some fitness? Yeah. So yesterday was just cardio stuff, like 30 minutes of cardio type thing. The day before that was body weight training, 4 rounds with only a 60-second break in between. Day before that was 30-minute cardio. Day before that was the same body weight training. And today was the same body weight training as well. A little bit sore. Little bit sore. And, yeah. Tomorrow's going to be more cardio endurance stuff. And then it'll be a rest day. And then I increase my exercises. So it'll be, instead of 4 rounds with a 60-second break, it's going to be 5 rounds with a 60-second break in between each round. And then the week after that, it's 5 rounds at a 45-second break. And then the week after that, it's 5 rounds with an increased repetition at 30-second break. So at the moment, it's just like 15 push-ups, 20 squats, 15 sit-ups, 30-second plank, and 16 like 30-kilo chest press. By the time the 4th week comes around, that's going to be like 25 push-ups per set. And like 20 sit-ups per set. And a 60-second plank instead of a 30-second plank. And my stomach already hurts. My stomach already hurts. Hurts just thinking about it. Poster athlete, black, white. Poster casual. Poster casual, black, white. Poster hero villain. And hero villain, black, white. Professional. And professional, black, white. If you clean a vacuum cleaner, aren't you the vacuum cleaner? No. No. I don't know why people call it a vacuum cleaner. Because it's not a vacuum cleaner. It's a vacuum. It's a vacuum. That's it. Like, it's not a vacuum cleaner. It's just a vacuum. You need to stop calling them vacuum cleaners. Or a vacuum machine. Yeah. So that's the mugs data setup. We go into here, check our mugs. There, you've got those. Excellent. I think that's the problem that I had with those. Yeah, I need to... I retake those images before I forget. Where's the mug? Do I have it as a different? It's its own blend file. Of course. Of course, of course. It's a horse, of course. Silly me. Render viewport. Move it a bit further. Render viewport. A little bit more. Save as. Where are we? Mug water flow. No. No. Shit. That was the wrong one. Mug water flow. That there. I'll go Officer Oscar. Save as. Mug Officer Oscar 180. Yep. Icons, products, mugs. Reimport. Do I need to reload this? Cool. That's where the plushies are. Okay. So that's the mugs updated. Posters, I still need to set that stuff up. Let's update this. Bobble bricks. Hit that. Lay flat. Ooh, this is going to be interesting, actually. I didn't take into account that being put into a box. I don't think we're going to fit 3 of those in a box. Fuck, I need to come up with prices for the bubble bricks too. Okay. Testing, testing, testing. So much testing. Oh, Christ. I think I had too much for dinner. A big meal for dinner, and now I'm tired. Not a hot sauce. What did I just say? You prick. It's only 4K. It's only 4K. The first K stands for knowledge. Oh, this one. Nice. There we go. Two seconds. And get this cracker out of my teeth now. There we go. All gone. Yeah, thought about it. To get the first tier version of what I actually want to do per user streams and not having others to change the mapping, we'll continue with what I do now, web server and HTML, etc. It'll work by the end. Fair. That's fair. I mean, as long as it works, I guess that's like the big thing. Yay, that it works is kind of the important part, yeah. So, more hot sauces today. I mean, once it's allowed, I think there's like a 30-minute timer or something. So, in 30 minutes, 26 minutes, someone can redeem another. 1 hour? I don't know. An amount of time. G'day, Cam. How we doing? Bobble bricks. Ow. Well, my boss taking me out for drinks last night to celebrate my promotion. I can feel my thoughts and hear colors. Nice, you got a promotion. Nicely done. Does that promotion come with a pay rise by any chance? Pay rise in September? Nice. Nice. More sub money later in the year. Yes. Yes. I'm looking forward to my pay rise as well, Cam. Duplicate. Bobble bricks. What pay rise? Well, I assume if you're making more money, you'll be able to pay for your subscription instead of someone else. Right? I'm joking, Cam. I'm joking. I will let Cavino guilt you into that. It's okay. uh... That's bigger than I thought. To be fair, 15k a year extra. I could go for a tier 3. Awesome! Awesome! Glad to hear, Cam. Glad to hear. Thank you in advance. Now ask me if I'm going to. I don't need to because I know you will. You will because you're such a nice person. That's good enough. Yeah, it was only a 4K. Nice person, that's a stretch. I believe, Cam, that you can do whatever you put your mind to. Yeah? If you want to be nice, you can be nice. I know you have it in you. Shit. Hang on. There we go. Oh, that's right. I didn't check the Humble Bundle stuff. I mean, I checked a little bit of it, but not all of it. You know what else I have a lot of inside me? Hot air, blood. I've got the Dungeon Bundle. Adventurer's Audio Loot. Fair enough. What are the disappearances? What do you mean? The stream will have recorded number of 2's disappearances. What? Number of 2's disappearances. I think you need to have another crack at that. Ah. We'll have record number of 2-second disappearances. Right. Right. Oh, damn. Modular sci-fi station, eh? Interesting. Interesting. Some good stuff up there. When you hide yourself, do something off stream. Yeah. Alright, so we do that. Your setup. Bubble bricks. Bubble bricks. Bubble bricks. Bubble bricks. Bubble bricks. What up, Behanaut? I think steel boils at that temperature. Have you seen that meme? I have not. I have not. Bubble bricks? No, that'd be bubble blowers. Bubble blowers. Bubble blowers. We're gonna do bubble gum first, though. Bubble gum mint. Agree a bubblegum mint. Bubblegum mint. That's one hack of a list of items. Mm-hmm. That's right. It's bursting with flavor. For any of you that don't know, this character, their name is Burstable and their head is a bubble. So that's why it's funny that they're saying it's bursting with flavor. I think it's spectacular. Save as. Did I put this one in the wrong spot? I think I did. Yes, yes I did. Right there. There we are. Stand. What is this called? Bobble stand box. Yeah, I'll have to redo that. Do that. Now I gotta set it back to 180. So we can go X180. Bam! We have this be case. What else? There's the repair kits. Get the creator bobble. I'm just going to get all of these rendered out now so that I don't have to worry about doing them later. Bobble trap. Stop the great bobble escape. Agree to disagree. A card game for master debaters. See what we did there. Battle Bobbles. So we did agree to disagree. Battle Bubbles. Ow. Create a bubble. Repair kit. What's the other one we did? Agree to disagree. Battle Bubbles. Bobble Trap. Yeah. That's everything for those. Fire out your hole. So if there's any marketing team out there that needs help, hit me up. Not a marketing team, but I need help. I specialize in slogans. And product tags. For instance, Dragon's Breath Hot Sauce. Fire out your hole. Safety first. Ensure fire extinguisher is near toilet after consumption. Hey? Like, people will see that and be like, my god, I need to buy this hot sauce. If Microsoft reaches out to me, I am unavailable. DVD, good double noir. Double noir DVD. Nuclear Nathan. Um, I did the large one of it, didn't I? Let's see. Royally Noir. Okay, so that's all the DVD cases. Then we need the costume packs. With front on, rotate on the Y. That's ads. Oh, Christ almighty. Gretchen, cracking and breaking and tricked ya. Gonna move you there. still got 2 things, or 3 things defending that pawn, so if you take, I take, yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Check you. If you take either of those, straight up there. You see, I could sacrifice this. By going there. You take, I take. And now I'm up. I am winning. Mwahaha. Let's see. Like, you can't go to any of those. Like, you can go there and then there, but that's not going to let you do anything, so... Whatever. Gonna do that. Watch. You're no fun. I am running out of time. That's the big problem here. .1 second. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at these move times. 0.3 seconds, 0.4 seconds, 1.6, 0.4, 0.5, 0.5, 0.3, 1.1, 0.8, 1.1, 0.4, 0.5, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Oh my god. Oh, that was so good. Oh, Jesus. Comfortable win. That was a comfortable win. Look at 2 blunders, 3 blunders. 6 great moves. That was such a bad game. Ah. I want to see. The blunders are coming up. It's 10.6 seconds. Do you see that? It's like, yep, great move. Like, okay, that's still a good move, but you could have taken the rook. Okay, it's still a good move, though. Alright, dude, take the rook. Just hurry up and take the rook, alright? You've missed it twice now. Like, what the hell are you doing? This is a mistake. Take the rook. Finally, thank you. Well done. I have 0.3 seconds left, and they have 5 seconds left right now. They took 2.7 seconds to do that. And another 1.2 seconds to do that. Then 0.6 seconds to do that. Oh god. I love that. That was amazing. That was fantastic. That was a skilled game of chess right there. That was just all the skill coming out. No one's ever seen a game of chess that skilled. Magnus who? Hans what? Jesus Christ. Do you want to play me Wixer, or do you want me to play at random? You play? All right. Send me the challenge. My chess username is the exact same as Twitch, so. Oh. That was too good. That was just. I always bring it down to the wire. I don't know why. I do not know why. Actually, does anyone know of an excellently mustachioed anime character other than Whitebeard? Yeah, there's. There's this guy. It's like the only problem is I don't think I can. I don't think for Halloween I can be. I don't think I'm big enough to be this guy. Like I don't have a neck that is the Pyramid of Giza. Yeah. None was as fancy as yours though, but oh well. A mustache parade. What the hell is a mustache parade? Fair enough. Fair enough. We're getting the challenge wicks. There's different websites. Is that okay? Is it Lichess? If it's a Lichess, then that's perfectly fine. They got scared of your 0.01 second win. Everyone does. Sure. Create the Lichess link and send it through to me. Just like post it in chat. Yeah. I'll grab it and go from there. Where is good double? We have burstable. Fact check a costume first. Double. What? Hang on. Oh, you pasted a tiny URL link. Yeah, no, don't paste those. Don't paste those. Yeah, don't paste a tiny URL link. Just paste like a Lichess link or whatever. Yeah. I'll only play on Lichess or chess.com. They're the only two. Karen costume. Look here. What is chess multiplayer? Interesting. I mean, what I can do... What I can do is this. I create a... Market challenge friend. Try that one, Wixia. There we go. You're going first. Bring it. I look forward to losing. Do I care about you? I think I do. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I can do that. You go there, I'll just push that up. I mean, I could push that there right now. So then even if you do that sort of thing, I'll be fine. Jessing around, blunder. Oh, I'll blunder. Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna blunder so hard that you're gonna be like, whoa, that was quite the blunder. Okay. What up, Woosa? How you doing? GG's. Giga. Did you go there? I go there. Giga. Okie dokie. Jaeger, okie dokie do. How the frock are you? I think the last one is pretty popular. I've already done pretty popular, actually. Never mind. Never mind. The DVD case, I forgot a couple of these. I forgot about Karen Chaos and Justice Force. Um... Where is Garen Chaos? There it goes. Ding. Ding. Comic Edition 1. Comic Edition 2. The Karening. Three stream streak. That is very much meh. Not actually. Not actually. It's very, very not meh. Very boo. Nah, put an exclamation at the end. It's very boo. Was the comic? Yeah, sweet. I need to change these. This will be the Karening. So in there. I want to clear those out so that we just have the name of them in there. What's that in? That's gonna be Turkish by the looks of it. So inside the quotation marks. Oh, hang on. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we do leave that there. All right. Do we leave it against it or not? Can I get rid of that? I think I can get rid of it. I don't think that's needed. All right. Next. Edition 3. Knockout. Do that. So this one's called Knockout. I will leave the double quotes around them like so. Okay. Actually, no, they use this. Oh. There we go. Leave those there. This one gets changed to knockout. There we go. Errands time. I keep tab open. No worries. Enjoy your errands. I hope they are completed to a successful outcome. So, consequences. And last one. Should go against worst fish? Nah. Nah. I know I'm bad at chess. Worst fish will just destroy me. Serenity now, serenity now. Serenity now, George. Insanity later. Might be wondering to yourselves, why am I not having the names of these translated? Because I don't want them translated. Oh. Alright, so that's all the comics done. Bubblegum's done. Cage is done. The box is done. Bobble box is done. Bobble blowers next. Lower bald Bobby. I think tomorrow I might try and do a full day stream. Take a couple hours in the middle of the day just to like play some Deadlock or something, and then get back into it, but just stream the entire day. 'Cause why not? Also thinking about setting a community goal for the end of June. See if you can hit it. See if you can make me do a 24-hour stream for the stream anniversary. $676.7k channel points. Yeah, but the community goal, you can only contribute 2,000 per day. So multiple people need to contribute a certain amount each day in order to complete the community goal. Ah, yeah, it's per stream. Sorry. Yeah, it's per stream. So 4k per day. Yeah. So I would set it to something like, what, we'll say 20 days. I know it's more than 20 days, but I'll say it's 20 days. Yeah, 20 days, so 40 streams. And then we set it at 400k, 10k per day. No. 40 streams. Yeah, 10k per day. Or 10k per stream. So that's only 5 people per stream giving 2k towards the community goal. So I'll probably set it at like 500,000. I'll probably set it at like 500,000, see if we can, like, yeah. this one. And football. Bubble, do not bobble. Bubble, do not bobble. That is the best sentence ever. Bubbles barrel. Okay. Let's do that. Danny Bundle. Bubbles Ross. Jesus Christ. All right. That is all of that done. What up, Ray? How we doing? Now, the other thing I want to do is scale these posters. That there. You're a villain. Almost done. Professional. You're late, Tricky. All right. The posters. That's the black white. So that was the professional black light. Take this one. Here we go on black light 180. Oh, that was nice. The casual black light. We do the same thing in here for these ones. So you're already done. I'm gonna change you to X180. There we go. Product images created. Localizations updated for comics. My golly gosh. So much. Alright. Cool. Yeah. You thought I'd, like, take with one of those, didn't you? That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna win this by time. Oh, what? Ah, yeah, because you're watching that. Yep. I probably should have moved up there. Yeah. Damn. Almost had him. Almost had him. Shit. I set up the bubble gum, didn't I? Yeah, this. Bubblegum mint. Duplicate this. Bubblegum. Get rid of that. I'm going to open up that bubble gum. All right. Okay. That, and then it will be point. There we are. Alright, get rid of you. And then the mesh here. We get that. We do blueberry. I guess I need to get this. Go make unique. Bubblegum. Blueberry. That one. And we save as. That. Blueberry. That one. There we go. Bubblegum. Data setup. Still need to figure out positions and costs of stuff, though. So, that'll be interesting. Alright, I'm gonna call it there because I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. Eggs and sauce steads. I don't know, where do you feel like going? It's a Sunday night, so there's like no one around. Let's go here, actually. We haven't rated this fantastic 3D modeler in a while. I don't think. Have we? I don't know. Alright. I'll be back in a bit over 10 hours. Continue setting up data. We should get the rest of the data set up tomorrow and start actually testing things, placing things on shelves and getting their positions and stuff on the shelves figured out correctly and stuff like that. Oh, actually, is he finishing? Very maybe. No, he's not. Cool. Alright. I will see you all in a bit over 10 hours. I'm going to go rest and hopefully not feel sore tomorrow. Good night, you good unts.